but maybe you're doing YouTube wrong. Hey Internet, what's up? It's Kat and welcome back to my channel. So you've probably seen a lot of videos by now talking about how YouTube is demonetizing videos and kind of censoring anything that has swear words or sensitive content. This is an issue because a lot of bigger YouTubers use the Adsense money to pay the bills at the end of the month. Adsense, if you don't know, is the ads that pop up on your screen either, during the video or pre-roll ads and then the ones along the side. Some are saying that this is a radical move for YouTube to start censoring videos. I want to let you know that this set of rules has been in place for many years, and actually the only difference now is that they're notifying the creators when their content is being demonetized. That gives creators a chance to refute the claim if they think it's necessary or kind of figure out another monetization scheme for that video. So basically, maybe YouTube is doing this thing, but maybe you're doing YouTube wrong. What I mean by that is, until recently, being a YouTuber wasn't really a viable life goal, and not very many people were like, when I grow up I just want to be a YouTuber, because it wasn't a reliable source of income. So I'm wondering, if you're building your business on being a YouTuber, where you're offering value basically just to advertisers, that's how you're making your money, then maybe you need to look at your business plan. Because I think up until recently, when AdSense became more of a kind of big deal to people that were making a lot of money, people would use videos to sort of amp up the stuff they're already doing, music and art and maybe public speaking engagements, things that they get hired for. This is basically a way to connect with more people and grow your audience. So for me, making videos is a way to show people my music and hopefully get people to come to shows, buy my music, and support me as an artist. And AdSense, of course, is a bonus, but unless you're a very huge YouTuber, you're basically making pennies on each video, so it's not really the end game for me. It's a way of connecting you guys to what I'm doing and, connect the dots, because obviously I live in one place. It's nice to connect with people that live all over the world. I'd much rather see people make videos that are meaningful and are not based on the advertiser standards. If you want to swear, that's totally cool. There's a ton of ways you can get around this whole YouTube demonetization thing. We have to understand that YouTube is a private website and they basically dictate the rules and terms of service as every website does. They have had this in place for a long time, and it's only now that everyone's starting to stir up about it. And honestly, I might want to see a 100% subscription service that lets people do videos on whatever they want, gets paid fairly, but not necessarily by advertisers, by the subscriptions, and that takes away the pressure to be advertiser friendly. Because really, if you're making a website that's based on creative output dictated by advertisers and their needs, you're going to get a lot of watered down content, and you're not going to get a lot of interesting, edgy thoughts and kind of pushing the envelope a little bit, which I think is really exciting about YouTube, because there's a lot of cool stuff on here. There's a lot of crappy clickbait stuff that I think is going to be affected by this, but I think there's a lot of interesting think pieces, a lot of awesome documentaries, and great content being produced here. I'm not sure where this is going to go. Maybe YouTube is going to pull the plug on this, or maybe they're going to change everything up again. But I do know that there's already a bunch of video services that you can use that don't have ads. You can also subscribe to YouTube Red in some countries, where you subscribe, you pay a subscription fee, and there are no ads. So for a lot of people, that is an option. To close out, if YouTube is your business, you need to re-examine your business plan to make sure that you have everything lined up so that if there's AdSense is taken away, you're not going to be all of a sudden broke and not be able to pay your rent. You should always have things that are on the side and things that you take your audience and move them towards either your own website or another place where they can support you. For me, shameless promo, I have kashkamusic.com, and you can also find all my music on iTunes and Spotify and all that stuff. And of course, I always love your support, and it really helps. And you can also do things like Patreon, which is a subscription service to artists that you like. Everything goes straight to the artist. There's not a huge kickback for the company, and you get access to exclusive things, and I have that too. So if you want to join that, details are below. And on Patreon, once we hit a certain goal, I'm going to make all my videos ad-free, because I think that just is nicer to watch. So help me get that goal. Who knows what the future holds for YouTube and the AdSense model, but I am here kind of waiting, and we're going to see together, I think. Thanks so much for watching. As always, stay cool, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!